Good afternoon, my friends. This is Paul, and today I'm going to be reviewing to you the second wave of DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Booster Course Pack. This pack gives you New York Minute from Mario Kart Tour, Mario Circuit 3 from Super Mario Kart, Calamari Desert from Mario Kart 64, Waluigi Pinball from Mario Kart DS, Sydney Sprint from Mario Kart Tour, Snowland from Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mushroom Gorge from Mario Kart Wii, and an all-new course, Sky High Sundae. When I reviewed the first wave of DLC, I had thought that the courses were pretty fun, but they also had weird instances where they felt inferior to the original tracks, and that the graphics looked like they could be spectacular on a Wii, but they didn't match up to the standards that Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U could produce. And I think that's mostly the same here, although I do think there is a slight improvement, very slight, but it's still much better than the first wave. For starters, Sky High Sundae has the entire track in anti-gravity. There were no anti-gravity sections in the previous wave of tracks, so that's already an improvement. And some of the ground texture work is pretty alright, like in New York Minute you can see the light pouring in from the windows, and sometimes you can even see splashes of water on the ground, which is a nice little touch. They still don't look spectacular, but they at least look a little bit more passable than they did before. The major exception being Mario Circuit 3. It looks like they wanted to go for as authentic of a look as possible to the Super Nintendo game, which I'm pretty sure they just ported it over for Mario Kart Tour and called it a day. This course looks atrocious. It's all a flat course, and they didn't even bother remixing the music. Or if they did, it was so subtle that it wasn't even noticeable, which breaks the trend of Mario Kart 8, where it had all new compositions for every single track, and all of them were done in a big band style, so hearing it go back to the Super Nintendo style of MIDI just felt really like it was breaking the pattern, or they were lazy, or both. It just was very underwhelming when the other Super Nintendo course in Mario Kart 8 had like moles jumping out of the ground and water spills and a bridge that you could jump across, and it just felt like a lot more effort went in to modernize it. However, that's not to say that I don't like most of these tracks. New York Minute is a neat track because, one, it's based on a real city in the United States, but it also has multiple paths that you can take, and it also changes every time you go around it. Calamari Desert was a particular favorite of mine from Mario Kart 64, and here it looks much more beautiful with even some sand effects flying across the stage, and it changes every lap. Once you get to the second lap, it includes this huge ramp, and then you're actually forced to go onto the train tracks and avoid the train. My dad used to like to deliberately go into the train tunnel and keep running into the train on purpose as his way of like pretending to throw a fit that he lost because we were so much better than him. And I'm glad to see that his silliness ended up being a trick that you had to do in this new course. Waluigi Pinball was alright. It has been the third time that this course has been ported over. It first appeared in Mario Kart DS, then it was in Mario Kart 7, I think it was in Mario Kart Tour, so if that was the case, then this is the fourth time this is ported over, and it's starting to lose a little bit of its charm. It still has the custom sound effects that Mario Kart DS had, which I'm pretty sure was missing from Mario Kart 7. And then moving on to the Propeller Cup, Sydney Sprint was another changes every lap you go, based on a real place in Australia. Snowland had really amazing music. I mean, most of the courses had great music when they actually decided to remix it, and Snowland had an icy texture over the ground. It doesn't affect how you drive, but it still is very pleasant to look at, and the music just brings back waves of nostalgia in ways that I cannot explain because I didn't play Super Circuit much. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a very pleasant course to race on musically. Mushroom Gorge is yet another course where they didn't bother remixing the music. Or again, if they did, it's so subtle that it hardly seems noticeable, which is really disappointing because I actually really liked Mushroom Gorge in Mario Kart Wii. It was a fun stage to bounce off of the mushrooms and see if you could do the tricks, especially when tricks were slightly harder to pull off in Mario Kart Wii due to the nature of the Wii remote. One of the mushrooms is even a blue mushroom that allows you to fly. However, the music I always thought was terrible, just like the rest of the music in Mario Kart Wii, and it's still really terrible here. Now, the opinions could change, obviously, but it just, I don't know. I wish they would have put more effort into the musical presentation. And finally, Sky High Sundae. When I first saw it, I thought it was a Fall Guys crossover, which honestly would have been pretty cool. But I would like to say that the course looks okay. It just doesn't look nearly as good as Sweet Sweet Canyon, which was a sweet-themed course in the base game of Mario Kart 8, and this one looks vastly inferior. However, the fact that it's all anti-gravity makes it much more fun to drive on. And overall, I found that it was actually one of the most fun all anti-gravity courses in the entirety of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, if not the best one. Now, the question remains, now that you have, I can't do math, but 8 waves of 4 courses in each cup, should you buy the course pack before it is completed? I still say no, because a lot of people on the internet are already going to have these courses, so even if you haven't bought them, you can still race on them. I still think you should wait for the rest of the courses to come out, as there haven't been a whole lot of mind-blowing entries. Sky High Sundae is pretty good, but that's still the only brand new course in this. Maybe if they had significantly more, maybe if there are courses with some underwater sections coming up, then I could see that. But for now, just save yourself the money unless you happen to get it as a bonus for the Switch expansion pack like I do. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if I failed to mention anything. And before I go, I want to give an epic shout out to Matthew Rokowski for being my first highest tier patron, but I also want to thank the rest of my patrons, Sploon Ghost and Splatcat, and I think Scooter Doodle. I think Sploon had said that she accidentally made a second account, so I'm not sure if that particular patron is actually someone new or not. But regardless, it's nice to have at least some supporters. That money is going to really add up over time to really help me with my bills. So thanks a lot, guys. If you guys want to support my Patreon, I will leave a link in the description. And until the next time, keep the faith, stay epic, and God bless. Bye!